y'all. So, coaching tips. I am so excited to be bringing these to you and finally following through with what I have been intending to do for a long time. And based on results up until last week, they weren't getting done. And so what I have learned about that is to follow my own advice and practice what I preach. And what I know about results is whether you like the result you're getting or don't like the result you're getting, you're always going to get a result, right? So when you get a result that you want, your desired result, yay, that's great. That means you were following through and working on it. When you get a result that you aren't real happy with, such as me not posting these coaching tips for years, and even though I wanted to and I said I wanted to and I never did it, then I got to take a look at what choices I was making. Last week I talked a little bit about the Life Success Formula, which I've decided to rename. I think it should just be called Get Shit Done Formula, right? I think that's a much better word. So if you're not getting shit done that you want to do, download this formula. Anyway, so looking at results, this is the third part. This is the back part. But when we are saying we want something, what we're starting with is the result. We always start at the end, right? So we have that clear intention, which I'm going to talk about next week. And when our intention is super clear, crystal clear, and then we add to that right action, which is taking action steps, breaking down those steps into bite-sized daily small steps, then we get the result we want. If we don't get that result, then we need to go back and say, okay, was my intention, was I really not crystal clear about what I wanted? Or were the steps I was taking not the steps that were actually moving me forward? And doing these coaching tips as an example, which is a perfect example, yes, my intention was clear. I knew that. I wanted to get these coaching tips up. I wanted to do a Facebook Live every week and work and offer these tips that I've been working with in my personal life and with clients for a long time now. And but what was missing was, first of all, commitment, because if I was committed, I would have been doing it. And that falls under that category of the right action part. You have to be committed. And I wasn't doing it. I wasn't taking the steps to do it because to me, it seemed very overwhelming, and I didn't take the time to break it down. I didn't take the time to really commit to it. So the results were they weren't getting done. And so take a look at the results you're getting in your life and be accountable and know that every result you're getting in your life is based on the choices you are making. The good news is we can always change our minds. We can always make new choices. And so when we make new choices, we get different results, right? So that's pretty much all I have to say today. Short and sweet. Results. Based on results, what choices are you making in your life? So I would love for you to comment below. I'm also going to put a link in the comments to download my Life Success Formula, which goes a little bit deeper into the 3 steps, and actually almost 4 steps, because if you're not getting the results you want, you get to go back and adapt and be flexible and make it work. And so I'll put that link in the comments. And so get shit done. Get shit done. Let's do it. All right. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you next week. Have a great evening, y'all.